So, have you ever tried to pat a kangaroo? I'll never forget the first time I ever approached a kangaroo in the wild because it taught me something about God that is relevant to all of us. My name is Dave, and I'm going to tell you what happened with this wild kangaroo in just a minute. But first, I want to read today's verse of the day because it is directly connected. The verse is Hebrews 4:16, which says, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." Now, isn't it true that how we approach something depends entirely on how we see it? I mean, when I approached that kangaroo, I was really hesitant. See, growing up in Australia, I've always seen them in zoos or from a distance, but standing face to face with a full-grown kangaroo in the wild, well, that's a lot different. And it's the same with God. Your approach to God is determined by how you see God. When the writer of Hebrews tells us to approach God with confidence, they use a Greek word for confidence that means bold freedom. See, we're invited to come before God with bold freedom, not because we're worthy, but because He is gracious. So no matter what you've done, no matter what you've said, and no matter what you've been through, you don't have to be afraid to approach God. You can approach Him confidently, knowing that when you do, He will give you mercy and grace in your time of need. Amen.